And we're off. It's Neymar. And he's still going. He tried going it alone, but without success. Rakitic. Daniel Alves. Here's Messi. A ball over the top, looking to exploit the space. And they've hooked it clear. Goes for the volley. From distance, it lacked accuracy.
He knows very well he can score from that distance. Not quite this time.
Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Neymar. Pedera with the foul. Toni Kroos. Luis Suarez. Off he goes. Rakitic. Messi. He plays it through. The keeper's got it. Benzema. Here's Neymar. He was trying to make things happen there for his team, and it almost came off for him too. The goalkeeper's got a hold of it. Jordi Alba. No change in that score, 0-0 it remains. He's going after it. Messi. He made a decent run towards the box, but he was thwarted in the end.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
A robust challenge, to say the least. An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. Flicks it over the top. Onside. It's a corner. Bale is the player to take it. Danger averted for the time being. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. It's Ronaldo. Messi. Luis Suarez. Benzema. He's making a good run here. Bale. Real Madrid have scored. That's the instinct of a goal scorer.
Oh, it's a terrible mix-up in the back, but it's great awareness to punish them for it.
They get us underway at 1-0.
Well, that's put him in the driving seat, but there's a lot of football left in this one yet, believe me.
Benzema, he's on a promising run. Benzema, can he now find a finish? Surely a goal. Oh, and it's off the bar. Benzema. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. It's Fabio Coentrao. This goes for a throw-in. The Ball goes through. Isco in towards the middle. And that has failed to find anyone. Rakitic looking to carve open the defence. Ronaldo. Xavi. Neymar. Rafael Varane with the foul. He's going on his own. Through ball over the top. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. It's Neymar. Xavi. There goes the whistle, and it's half-time.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Tight old game this, 1-0 the scoreline. The whistle goes for the second half. Neymar. Sergio Busquets. Piqué. Rakitic. The ball is with Messi. Clever ball. Toni Kroos. Khedira. Looking to exploit the space. Ronaldo! The referee's assistant has his flag up. That must be for offside. Bale. Out towards the byline. He's found space. And they get it away. Goes after it. Moving forwards. Through it goes. And too much strength to that. Poor distribution from the keeper, that's a gift. Luis Suarez. Xavi. Jordi Alba. A long ball forward. Knocks it through to the front line. Looking to exploit the space. He's onside. Through and still going. He wants to get a cross in from here. Great footwork. Ronaldo. It's a 2-goal lead now. A fine delivery and a header to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
So it's now 2 without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Real Madrid yet to make a substitution here. He's looking to find his front men. He makes his way towards the penalty area. Play surges forward. Rakitic hasn't really been given much freedom today.
Well, he appears to be singled out here as the enemy number one, and he's the one that they're looking to get to first. And I think they think if they get to him, then they're probably going to stop the main threat. So I think they've got to come up with a fresh idea to combat that.
Sergio Busquets. On his own. Bale. That's going to go a long way. Looking to cut inside. Benzema is adjudged to be offside. It's Neymar. And he's made sure that's not getting through. There's space on the flank. Something going on down at the bench. I think it's going to be a substitution.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Ronaldo with a definite foul there. Daniel Alves. Iniesta. Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. Sergio Busquets. They've got it away. That's a throw. So from what I can see on the touchline, we're on the brink of a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He goes alone. Bursting forward. The clock counting down. Piqué. Sergio Busquets. Xavi. Forward it goes. He's on his way. Tried to play it through. Here he is. Shoots! And it's a really well-taken goal. The end to this contest could turn out to be pretty frantic. The keeper just didn't deal with it, and his team has paid the price.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that was so close. But there goes the final whistle. You can see what it means to the players coming out on top in what's been a very emotional, tightly contested battle.
Real Madrid made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always about form, it's not always about class or style, it's about pride, and they showed loads of that. Their attitude was spot on today.
So before we leave the stadium, there's just time for me to say my thanks to Jim for his analysis and to wish you a very good evening. So, here we go then. Real Madrid against Barcelona. John Champion here, and this, the voice of Jim Begley.
Hi, John. At this stage, I think the players are just desperate to get out there, and this promises to be a terrific game.
Well, you can really feel the sense of occasion here. El Clasico, one of the biggest derbies in the world. The intense rivalry between these two huge Spanish clubs makes it one of the very best.